Good morning, everybody. This is Pixis Designs, showing off new things that I'm printing. And those that are actually keeping up with the stuff that I'm putting up on my YouTube channel, you will recognize this as the chassis for the Demon. Kind of slow on orders this week, so thanks Hasbro for all the wonderful drops that you've been giving us, but that has definitely slowed things down in my shop. But this just allows me to go ahead and get caught up on trying to get things done with this, get it done. This is the first part of the rolling chassis, and of course the other one's going to be going over here. This thing will clock in every bit of 24 inches at its lowest length. At its highest length, with the despoiler attached to it, it'll be right around 16 inches high. I decided to utilize my XL printer dual extruder coolness with printing some details in the bottom. So it's just a little more to look at, not like you'll ever be seeing the bottom part of that. Mainly it's red because I had some red already loaded up. So this is the prototype. So this is all just a test bed to make sure everything works right, how everything prints, how it feels, how it looks. It kind of looks like a spaceship right there. So pretty happy the way it's turned out so far. Everything has gone together as planned. Even kind of exceeded my expectations on how it's working, because I wasn't sure how this would hold up under the weight of itself once it was put up. But these pins are so tight that it's kind of, I don't know, got some good words, squeezing action in order to make it go in there. So anyways, words are hard. This is printing kind of rough because I actually have this face down on the bed, so this is actually a supported area. This will be covered with the actual missile platform that goes on here, so I'm not really worried how that works, how that looks. And this took every bit of my XL bed, like all of it. So I may have to find I don't know, well, I'll have to see how it all comes together and how it looks. I may have to split this piece up into two pieces just for my own sake. And actually this didn't take that long to print. It only took about 15 hours to print, and that's a pretty big piece. So maybe I accidentally put it on not quality setting, but draft setting by accident. I wasn't sure what I selected. The infill's not very, very high on this. But the rest of the pieces, I wanted to go ahead and make sure as much detail was in there as I could. I knew the full chassis was going to print fine. It's the top portion, the cockpit. I still got a lot to do on the modeling and the details. The missiles are almost all dialed in. Well, the missiles are dialed in actually. And the platform itself, I still need to do a few more tweaks on it before I can print those out, so that'll probably be next week. And I think I mentioned the tracks. I've got the tracks all modeled up and am ready to print today, actually, once my other gold is finished. I'm printing it right now. And there's the other set of wheels, there's the other bars, and that's the other main body for the track that is printing right now. So this will give you a good idea of how tall this is going to be. Right around there, maybe, yeah. So that's it on that. Size comparison between this and the Ripsaw. Let me move this out of the way. And move this out of the way too. Let me bring the old Arctic rip saw around here. So you can see the wheel size difference, maybe, and it is a little bit hard to see, but it's about the difference between a 30-inch rim versus a 22-inch rim, I guess. So it's maybe about half the size lengthwise of a rip saw, but lengthwise, once it's all put into place, a rip saw takes up about 20 inches, and Demon will be about 24 inches, like I said. So yeah, I hope to have, man, I really hope to have this thing, at least the prototype anyways, finished by next Saturday. So stay tuned on an upcoming post on that. And I've got some SMSs ready to go. Anybody looking to do an SMS? Got some buzz bores for what I call the Razorbacks back there. Looking sharp. And I also printed up a watchtower in white as well. I really haven't thought about doing a watchtower in white. Kind of happy the way that turned out. Love the color. I didn't put a faction logo on there, Cobra or G.I. Joe, just because I'm not sure who I want to use that for yet. I mean, I've obviously got a lot more white Cobra stuff, so I may as well just make it a Cobra. Maybe make it a white and black with a black logo on it. So I'm probably going to make that as an option on my watchtowers, just to start doing Arctic type stuff, since I've already got this one. And I'm actually thinking about doing a white one of these as well. I know Hasbro has an SMS coming, but Hasbro can't make multiple colors as fast as what I can. So, and let's be clear, my missiles are a lot bigger than Hasbro's. Hell, I think this thing's a lot bigger than one Hasbro's producing as well. Theirs really doesn't look that big. So I'm going to just go ahead and keep on making these. If they don't sell, they don't sell. But I know that the MMS that I make is pretty high quality. Maybe not so much Hasbro quality, but it's pretty high up there. So, especially if all you're doing is you're just sitting this thing on your shelf anyway. So, I think it looks fantastic for what it is. So, SMSs are in stock. Demon's on its way. The Demon, it's on its way. That is all I have for this week. This is Pixis Designs, signing out.